real cases before a real judge.
Plaintiff Brandon Sessions says when he started dating the defendant, she had a newborn baby, and he raised that baby as his own. Brandon says they eventually had their own daughter, but they broke up because they argued constantly. Brandon is suing his ex for overpayment of child support. Defendant April McLeod says during their relationship, Brandon verbally abused her and said she was a bad mom. April claims after their daughter's first birthday party, they got in a fight and Brandon assaulted her, stole their daughter's money, and took off. April denies owing Brandon for anything.
Start with you.
April and I met in late 2000. We were co-workers. We began dating. Coming into the relationship, April had a newborn baby, and upon us dating, we became an actual couple. Took care of her daughter as my own. We lived together, and in 2002, we actually had our own daughter together.
How long did you all live together?
We lived maybe about 2 years total time, a year and a half, 2 years total. Well, actually 3, because we actually broke up when my daughter's a little over a year old.
Okay, so you all had your daughter together.
Correct. Just weren't getting along very much. A lot of bickering, arguing within the home, and it's not a place to raise children with the parents not getting along. So
why didn't you all get along?
Just two different people, completely polar opposites, and it just wasn't working.
Took you 2 years or 3 years to figure that out?
Oh, you tried to make it work.
Okay.
I was excited. It was my first child. She had a child, and I wanted to be there, be an everyday part of my daughter's life. So
what was the final straw? Was there a particular incident?
Just too much arguing and fighting. Okay. It's like I said, it's just not a healthy environment for the children.
Let it go. All right, before we get to the specifics, let me allow her to give some background.
Well, me and Brandon, we were in a relationship. Wasn't a great relationship. Brandon was verbally abusive in our relationship. And after we broke up, he started dating one of our coworkers.
You all broke up because of his verbal abuse?
That was part of it.
Okay. You never bickered back and forth with him?
We did. Okay. Yes.
And everything you said was nice and kind?
Not necessarily.
Right. Okay.
It wasn't verbally abusive. We argued. It's a two-way street.
Well, I'm saying, if you say arguing is verbal abuse from him, and you admit to arguing, well, you have verbally abused him as well.
But he would put me down and say that I was a bitch.
Unless you were just being quiet.
No.
No, you was, and yo said, da.
What are you gonna do about it?
Right, what are you gonna do about it? Right. Come on, that's verbal abuse, ma'am. When you just sit there and, oh, you cringe because the man is saying such terrible things. But no, when you get back up in their face, you all are arguing. Go ahead.
Well, I don't like to argue, so I
Who
tried
would start
not to.
it most of the time?
He would.
Over what? Was there a particular thing that caused arguments?
He would tell me I was a bad mother, that I didn't know what I was doing.
Not bad. I just didn't agree with the way she parented at all times. It's not a bad mother.
Was there a straw that broke the camel's back, if you will?
Well, the night of our daughter's birthday party, when she turned 1, everyone came to the party. She received gifts and money.
That I threw.
Go ahead.
When I left the party, I took my kids home to put them to bed because it was late. Brandon came home shortly after I did, and he wanted the cash that our daughter received as birthday presents. Mm-hmm. And I refused. I said, that's money that people gave her to go get toys.
What did he say he wanted it for?
To reimburse himself and his mom for
throwing the party.
Spent a couple $100s on the party. That's the way my family did it. The kids don't need money. We spent the money.
Mm-hmm.
So I refused to give him the money. And when I refused to give him the money, he forcefully took the money from me.
Okay.
He jumped on me, and
really?
We had a portable play yard. I landed on top of it, it crushed, and he took the money and left.
She threw a fan at me.
How long did you all come back together after that?
No, the next day it was final. We broke up.
Okay. Sir, why you act like you didn't know what the final straw was?
I
now I'm going to have to question your rest of your testimony. You
10
knew
years
exactly
ago.
what it was. Time she started talking about it, you knew.
Yeah, definitely.
Overpayment of child support. How does she owe you?
Okay, November of 2011, April filed a petition with family court to have her child support payments increased. Mm-hmm. She felt that I was gradually getting promoted at my job, and she felt like she was entitled to some of the money that I was being promoted for.
That the child was entitled to.
She was entitled. We'll get to that. But
oh, okay. The child was going to be homeless, and she was just going to be there.
Oh, no. But
who does the child live with?
She lives with her.
Okay, and that's who puts the roof over her head.
Understood.
Basically.
Understood.
God, you hear complaining about child support. You hear complaining about putting the roof over her head. Yeah, and she wanted more money. I'll tell you about that later. Yeah. Go ahead, sir.
I mean, with the child support, I feel that she does the bare minimum for my daughter. Granted, she provides a roof over her head. She feeds her. You're a mom. That's what you're supposed to do. On top of me paying child support.
Do you know whether she saves it?
No, I don't know what she do. You know, like the judge told me, she can do whatever she wants with that money.
That's true.
So why is it not baby mama support? Why is it child support if she can do whatever she wants?
I don't go get my hair done. I don't go get my nails done. I spend money on our daughter.
She could be saving it for college for her.
Okay, well,
go ahead.
She could be, like you said.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, so we go to court. I get the paper for the child support increase. And like I said, she filed in November. We went to court in January, and the judge issued a temporary increase based on my wages and how it had changed from when the petition was first filed.
Good.
And she got $10, temporary $10 weekly increase on the child support, and it was also retroactive, meaning that it went back from the date that she filed whenever we went to court. So we go to court in March. And once we submitted all our financial records and everything, the judge explained that it was a new law that's saying that if I was to put the child under my health insurance, and that in turn would affect her payments. And so it came out that not only will she not get the increase, but she would actually owe me money towards my daughter's health care. And the judge gave her the choice, either he takes the child under his health care and you help contribute to the health care costs, or you withdraw the petitions. She wanted the money, she withdrew the petition. So you talk about being in our daughter's best interest, you know, it's all about money with her.
Go ahead, sir.
On top of me paying child support, I still provide all the luxuries of my daughter's life. I buy her toys. I take her to amusement parks.
Child support?
I'll be on child support.
The bike that she can't take home?
Oh, I bought the bike. It's my house.
Let him finish. Yeah, he wants her to have it when she comes over.
The reason why she's never bought our daughter a bike in 10 years.
Go ahead.
Never bought our daughter a bike in 10 years.
She might sell it, right.
I bought 3.
To go and get her hair and nails done.
This is the 3rd bike I bought.
She should be popping off all the child's money.
First bike I bought, I come to pick my daughter up one weekend.
Spend the money on the child. Go ahead.
She has a bunch of brothers. I come over there. My daughter's
to the beauty salon with the baby's money. Go ahead.
My daughter's not riding a bike. All of her brothers are.
You don't go to the bar chasing, do you? You don't spend money at the bar.
Oh, no, she's not a drinker or partier at all. She's a good woman.
Go ahead. Go ahead and finish.
We just don't like each other, that's all. So again, I buy my daughter.
You ain't giving it all to the preacher, are you?
Yes.
I do pay my
That's where you're
Her father's the preacher, so keep it in the family. Keep it in the family.
I do pay tithes.
Right.
Go ahead.
We pay tithes. So, but again, she's upset about that. I buy my daughter things, and now I'm at the point where I keep them at my house. I don't want to go to her house to pick up my daughter, see the whole neighborhood riding the bike that I spent money
Understandable.
on. Also, I took care of her daughter when we were a couple. My mom said, you take the woman, you take the child. That's the way it works. To this day, I still buy her daughter birthday, Christmas gifts, invite her to my house, but she treats me as if I'm the deadbeat dad.
But why are you angry at her?
I'm angry because, again, I don't agree with some of the things she does in regard to our daughter. I think that she has the potentially, she puts my daughter in some stressful situations, and I voice my displeasure with that.
Okay, good enough. Now, overpayment.
When the petition, the day when we went back to court and the judge told me that, advised her to withdraw the petition, and April agreed to it, I asked the judge, well, how do I recoup the money that you guys have already taken from me? And she said, you can work it out with her, or you can go to civil court. I came to April, said, I'm having a hard time.
I didn't owe you.
I'm having a hard time. You can pay me back out of the child support money. You give me $50 a week until it's cleared up. She didn't want anything to do with that. I'm gonna get my money. One way she didn't deserve it. I want my money.
Ma'am, do you owe him?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, the order was set for the original child support amount in 2004, and there's never been an increase in 8 years. When I tried to apply for a cost of living adjustment in 2008, and Brandon received the paperwork, he went ballistic, threatening to take our daughter. I better get a lawyer.
I'm a good father. I shouldn't be paying child support. I'm a good dad.
You what?
I shouldn't be paying child support. Me and her should be able to work out something that when she needs me, I could be there for my child. It's a completely biased system, and it's unfair to good fathers.
Well,
No,
you know
you're
what?
confused. Go
Okay.
ahead.
He is.
Maybe a little.
The custodial parent, the one who provides the roof for the child, the one that provides the food for the child, they get the child support. You come over and have fun and bring a couple presents, that doesn't mean you don't have to pay child support. That's what men do. That comment, you were doing all right for a long time here today until I overheard you say I shouldn't even have to pay child support.
I gotta pay because I didn't want her anymore.
That
That's
doesn't have
why.
anything to do with it. It's
Ma'am.
because we have a
All
daughter
right,
together.
let's get to the final statement regarding the overpayment. Didn't you say that the child support agency has concluded that she does owe you a refund?
Yes, they said I am entitled to recoup my
Okay,
money.
do you
She did
anyone
not say
have
that.
documents showing, because they give a document,
There are
they
no
say
documents.
the arrears is this, or they say the surplus or the overpayment is that. That's the only thing I can enforce.
Oh, well, I actually have documents that show that I actually have a
That's
credit
what I
for
need.
child
There
support.
you go.
Credit.
Let me see it. Now, that's what we go with.
Your Honor, can I say something?
Sure.
During the time that
It's more
this
than that
$10
now.
a week was taken out of Mr. Sessions' paycheck, he was working on a special project at his job in which he was receiving 30 hours per week of overtime, which doubled his paycheck for a year and a half. And now here we are complaining about $360 that
Principal.
went to.
Did you know about this? They
Yes, I
told
did
you
see
you
it.
owe.
Yeah, I have a paper
So
as well.
you told me you didn't think you owed?
No, the judge did not say I owe him any money.
No, look, read.
I seen
I don't
it.
know what the judge said. I can tell you what he wrote. Here, take a look.
Yeah, and I have a document dated the day before that that shows that
Let's
he
go with
was.
the last date. Give me the one with the last date. That's what happens.
Actually, they're the same date.
Okay, give them to me. Same date? They say the same thing?
No, they're opposites.
All right. One on the date of 8/28, and review period,
That one is at
as
the
you
bottom.
said, was the day before. They're
No,
not
at the
same
bottom
date.
it was
Man,
printed on the date.
No, I'm
8/28.
going by what it says, the review period, which is what you initially told me. You said one day before. And
Well, I
then
was
when I
just going by the
challenged
date that
that,
I
you said
printed
it
it.
was the same day. And indeed, now I see it was the day before. So I'm going with the last one like I said I would. And the judgment is for the plaintiff. Have a good day. I'm going by what they say that you even tried to mislead me about. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff. 360.
I mean, we're bonded for life. We have a child, so hopefully we can iron out some of our differences and be able to be adults and be productive parents going forward.
Things are fine. As long as he takes care of his daughter, then, there won't be a problem.